Hello, welcome back for some more MTG Arena. I'm going to be firing up another Duskmourn draft here. Just waiting on everybody else to join in. I've been consistently being just bodied by these white-blue aggro 2 power or less decks. So we're going to keep an eye out for that archetype. It's not one I'm as familiar with drafting, but if we're going to get any better, we need to get comfortable with it. Oh, but can't pass up the Swarm Weaver. It did us a solid. And just to ground a prize, a friendly ghost, this one's been pretty strong for people. Yeah, definitely the most powerful card in the pack. Uh, we're hoping this comes back around. That's pretty strong, but the Swarm Weaver in either one of these is fine, and we would take this or this as well as just like a land getter. Alright, Soul Warden. This goes in the sort of life gain debt. The Shroud Stopper. Murder, Meat Locker, Green Black. I think we take the bomb here. And then hope for the Shepherding Spirits to wheel so we have some extra fixing. But maybe we're black-white, we'll see. We only have one card of each color right now. 2 big bombs. This is one that we want some recursion for, because hard to cast. 7 mana, but does a lot of work. Drains them for 2, and you draw a card when it enters, and every time you attack. So, yeah, we'll see which of these we can build around. Maybe we can build around both. Maybe we can go green black, green or white black splash green or something like that. What we got? That's a pretty strong combat trick. Get the good fixing here with the greenhouse. Surveil 1, that's pretty good 2-drop. I think we take the... I think we take the good 2-drop here in white, and maybe we splash green for the Swarm Weaver, and look for some white-black with a green splash. We'll see. This is a decent little 2-drop. Vigilance and Surveil 1. We'd probably rather have the rare that is put counters on it, or even the Acrobatic Cheerleader, I think it is, puts a flying counter with survival. Yeah, some good good stuff here. Maybe we even go white-green and splash black. If we can find some removal, we'll see. Some people being a little slower on their picks. Not necessarily a bad thing. We should probably be a little slower. Ooh, okay. Drag to the Roots. We're going to take that, but we'd like this to wheel. I don't think it will. This is in that sort of life-gainy deck. We'd like this to wheel and then open the when you gain life, each opponent loses that much life. But Drag to the Roots is just a strong card. Any of these cards we're happy to wheel, basically. Any of the black, green, or white. Withering Torment. Another good removal. Fear of the Dark. Decent Bomb. Final Vengeance. Good Exile. Not the splash we're hoping for, but we also have it trapped in the screen. We're black-green with a white splash, or we're white-black with a green splash? We'll see. We'll take the trapped in the screen. It's decent removal. It can be unremoved, but the Ward 2 can make it expensive. they need something like a Drag to the Roots. This is just powerful cards, and I think there's enough ways to comfortably splash into other colors if we're on the lookout for them. But we're only on pick 5 still, so we could be going any direction. I doubt we're going into blue-red at this point, but we could. We could just put all these on the sideboard, but this is a lot of power, so we want to try and build around this if we can. We're looking for insects and spiders and ways to get delirium and to get things back from the graveyard. So manifest could be useful. Okay, powerful white. Yeah, powerful white. 1-drop with the goat. We're going to take it. Looks like white is kind of open here. Seeing some powerful white stuff coming around with Trapped in the Screen and the goat now. But we're also seeing black-green. That was second pick. This was our first pick, so we'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be too hard to splash for 1 green. And we're going to look for ways to do that. It might even be where we go white-green and splash for double black, or attempt to get it in the graveyard and bring it back. Or maybe we just go 5-color. What do you do? Marina Vendrell enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library, put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, and the rest on your bottom of your library in a random order. Yeah, I don't think we can pull that off. We don't want an island cycler. The room might be useful, or maybe a green 2-drop. I think the green 2-drop, because we can get the, okay, this is good for, we can now splash easier. So if we green, white, and splash black, this is a good 1 extra free splash, but green, if we can get that first strike enchantment, that can be pretty strong. Blue-black, not really useful. This is our original pack. Double grab the prize, still in there, not surprisingly. We may or may not run the jump scare. It's a decent combat trick. Horror enchantment creature. 4 packs built up on this guy here. Having some trouble with the decision making. You're the holdup. Oh, we get the Soul Warden back. Interesting. Or we could take the Saw. We'll try the Soul Warden and see if we can get some token generation and life gain. And the Saw is common. This is a mythic. The Saw is common, so we might be able to get it back. Alright, Greenhouse. This is exactly kind of effect we want. Living Phone can be useful. Fear of the Dark we will put in the sideboard for now, but might end up making it into the deck. Okay, and we've opened Valgavoth. Of course we're going to have to try and play it now. Ghostly Dancers enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked room. It's an Elder Demon. Say its name. Finley Goes, Popular Egotist, Cracked Skull. Yep, taking the Valgavoth. Alright. And now we're looking for ways to get it into ramp to it or to get it into the graveyard. Alright, we have Moldering Gem, an Anthropede, Fear of Abduction. I haven't figured out if this is any good or not. We have Fear of Immobility, Tough One, put a stun counter, Cracked Skull. I think we take the gem. It would be treated here as a go get a land, put it on tapped. Because now we have a double black and a triple black. We really just want ways to get these back onto the battlefield. Or maybe manifest them and flip them up for free. Yeah. Hmm. We're in a tricky position here. Tricky position. Definitely want to run this, but we aren't necessarily going to. But if we are, maybe we run the Fear of the Dark too. Alright. Innocuous Rat. Another Field of Surveillance. Haunted Screen. Add white or black. Pay 1 life. Hit green. Put 7 counter. 7 +1/+1. It becomes a 0/0 spirit in addition to its other types. That's some fixing. That can later become a creature. Yeah, that's actually exactly what we want for this deck. Centipede lets us go get a basic land card. Yeah, we want the Centipede. Hexproof. We already don't have. Oh. Okay. The flying 6/6. I don't think we're gonna get that. Monstrous Emergence could be very powerful for us. It's removal. We need some more stuff in the 2-drop slot. Alright, we just need Land of Hope. I think the Land of Hope might wheel or it might not. We might be 1 off. Alright, we're taking Altenac. Alright, so we've got our top end here. Now we need to solidify the bottom end and our fixing. Because our top end is all black. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of fixing. Ethereal Armor, that's actually what we were looking for. And we want that land too, but I don't think we can pick it. We need this. We're putting this in for the Flesh Burrower. And I think we're taking the jump scare out. Looking for some more Flesh Burrowers to pick up. We want this, but we really need the 2-drop instead. Because we're a little light here. We need that early game held down while we get to our bombs. We also need some removal. Yeah, we'll do a safe name. That's a good way to get things into the graveyard. And then if we can pick up 2 more in the 3rd round, we could have another way of getting Altenac back. We're currently looking for the Emerge from the Cocoon or some Valgavoth's Faithfuls, I think is the card. Yeah, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5, 6, 7. So 2 7-drops and a 9-drop. We've Drag to the Roots, the Trapped in the Screen, and the Monstrous Emergence as removal. Probably aren't running the Cracked Skull. Put in the sideboard for now. Fear of the Dark does not have flying. Oh, perfect. Love to see a second Flesh Burrower. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright. Murder? Sure, but we probably aren't running it. And a Final Vengeance, which we might run. Yeah, the murder is going to come out. Alright, what do we got here? Overlord of Boiler Bilges. Not what we're looking for. Unsettling Twins actually could be. Ooh, threats around every corner. That is exactly what we need. +3/+3. Veterans. We hope for a Veteran Survivor to wheel. But threats around every corner is a great way to keep getting lands. I think we take an Unsettling Twins that pairs well with the threats. Growing Dread, now we're not splashing for that. Commune with Evil. No, I think we might... It's the most likely thing we want to take. We will put this in the sideboard for now. We really need some stuff to get our creatures back from the graveyard with. Onto the battlefield, that is. Alright, we'll put the land over here for now. So we're at 23. Really looking for some upgrades to like the Living Phone, and probably aren't running the Soul Warden because we don't have any like life gain synergy. Okay. Another Trapped in the Screen. But I think the Zealot is something that we need here. Take the phone out. Seize from Slumber is good. Flesh Burrower. I think we take the removal. Or do we put the another Flesh Burrower in? I think we take the removal. Right, live or die. Okay, this gets something back from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's double black, but it does work. Human Warlock. Okay. This is a complete mess of a deck. Yeah, Soul Warden's going to come out. We don't have the synergy for it. I think it's very reasonable to get to 7 mana. 9, a little more difficult. Another threats around every corner would be nice. Over probably the Seized from Slumber, since we have the Drag to the Root, Final Vengeance, Monstrous Emergence, and Trapped in the Screen. And then the Live or Die is either one. Okay. Okay, we got the Emerge from Cocoon. Now we just need ways to get more cards in the graveyard. We'll take this. Alright, we've got some cuts to make. This doesn't actually ramp us. This is kind of fixing. Another Unsettling Twins is nice. Maybe... I think Beastie comes out. I actually like that we have some cuts. Surveil 1, oh yeah, sorry. The Cheerleader is actually going to come out. We're going to bring in the Goats. And the Final Vengeance might come out to leave the Seized from Slumber, just because I know it's an exile effect, which can be fairly useful. Maybe we leave it in and run no greenhouse. Yeah, maybe we take the greenhouse out. Alright. This is a tricky... Alright, so we have 2 Unsettling Twins, goes well with the threats around every corner. We're going to put you in. Do one less of you and one more of you. It's 14, 15. Wait. 16, 17. Yeah, I think this is a 17 lander. What do we take out? Alright, so let's look at our removal. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures. Yes, we definitely want to. Alright, so we have Monstrous Emergence, Trapped in the Screen, threats around every corner. Or, sorry, Drag to the Roots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells. I think we can probably. Monstrous Emergence. Do we need Haunted Screen? Because the idea is to get these in the graveyard. This can become a 7/7 later, and it can pay for itself too, so it's 6 mana if this is on the board. Man, this is a tough one. Do we just get rid of the First Strike enchantment? I think we do. I think it's a nice game plan, but that's one. Right, so we have 1 surveil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of ways to get cards in the graveyard. Whoops. Do we have any other ways to mill ourselves? We can discard with the Fanatic. Maybe we want that. Oh. Do we want this over the Moldering Gem? Maybe. That has a manifest ability. I think maybe we do, or maybe we don't. Yeah. We'll run it like this and see. I actually think we run the Cheerleader over the Monstrous Emergence. Maybe not. Maybe not. 5. So if this is here, we're at 5 drops there. We'd like. Yeah. Alright, we'll try it like this: 7 green, 6 white, 5 black. Alright. Alright. We're back into the green-black, but with some white in it this time. Can't help but draft it, apparently. You open the black-green rare, and then you open Valgavoth, that's where you are, okay? Like, alright, as long as they don't kill this, I think we'll be okay. We'd like some white mana to cast our Trapped in the Screen, and we have to see some 1 green. Alright. White, green, oh, nice, okay. We are going to stop your plan, because we don't want you ramping or getting your 3rd color or whatnot. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are 2 mana off. This is an instant, so we can do that anytime. Right, they are going to mill a card. They milled their own trapped in the screen. Kind of funny. Alright. We're going to kill that all we can. Gives it 3 card types. We need another black source. Or another white source. Only it's 3. We're playing a game. Another Thresher. Okay. Nice 2 5/4s you had there. Alright, now here we go. And we reload our hand a little bit. And if he doesn't have an answer for this, we're going to start doing some real damage with it because he doesn't have any blockers. And if he does have an answer for it, as long as it's not an exile effect, of course. Of course it's an exile effect. Well, there you go. 5/5 flyer. I guess it is pretty good if you pair it like that. We just can't get any of our big stuff in the yard for our emerge from the cocoon. But now if we can get Valgavoth in and emerge 3 Wicker Folk Threshers. Alright. There we go. Yeah, you get to eat that, but now I have Death Touch Flyers, which shuts down all your attacks. Until you exile my artifact. Of course you can exile it. Why wouldn't you be able to exile it? Alright, no damage this turn. But now he has a flyer. This is rough, man. We don't have anything worth bringing back. We just have to pass and take 10. Oh, take a bunch. So watch, we're gonna have to take 12 here. Because if we draw Valgavoth, we can't cast it unless we have the 3rd black source. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Unfortunately, I think we're just dead. Actually, yeah, okay. Yep, just dead. Man, 3 Wickerfolk Threshers and 2 exile effects just when they needed them. Must feel nice. I mean, we did destroy the 3 of their, 3 of their things. So that's a good pairing. The Fear of Abduction with the Mill Yourself card or a useless card or something that makes a 1/1 token kind of for free. I guess it works with the token decks. White, black, we'll go for it on the goat. We'll put our money on the goat. Give it a shot. And we've got Seized from Slumber. If we draw a green source, that's what's going in next. We don't draw a green source. No attacks. We want to turn this into a 4/4. White, black, blue. Pass, no blocks. Alright, there's a green source. We're gonna do this to shut down their Glimmer Seeker. Save our trapped in the screen for something really nasty, like you, they can get back over and over. Alright, they're going to kill our Flesh Burrower. And get a 1/1. Okay. Oh man, here we go. Decisions. So this doesn't actually have ward because of nowhere to run. Okay. Discard Valgavoth. And now he's just throwing stuff at the goat. Alright, but if he can find enough stuff, we're in trouble. Alright, Spine Seeker. Oh, threats around every corner would have done the same thing. I probably should have played that instead. No attacks. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay. We're going to blow up your 3/3. Eat that. Eat that. Or trade there. Swamp. Oh. This is instant. We are 100% waiting to do that until their turn. Alright. Resolves. Yep. Return Valgavoth back to the battlefield, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to... Oh. They just concede. They said, "Oh, I see you're 9/9. I'm done. I'm done." That's kind of how I feel when I see it too. Let's. Oh man, that black one being instant speed is huge actually. That's really, really strong. Unbelievably strong. Let's see if we can get some more opponents to just concede to the moth or the giant horror demon thing. Alright. Blazewalker. Let's hope you're not a hasty little deck. This is actually a really strong opening hand. 1-drop, 2-drop, fixing into Monstrous Emergence if we need it. And this will let us get things on the battlefield. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. This couldn't get too much better, actually, for us. Alright. Make sure we're sequencing our plays correctly. We're going to slow it down just a touch. Okay. Going like this. We're going like this. We need mountain. And we need to surveil. That actually can stay on top. Don't have delirium yet, but one insect can trade with the fly. And then we can punch that if we need to later with Altenac from our hand. And we don't need any more double white, so that can go in the graveyard, and we can work our way up to Delirium. Let's see. He's trying to get some stuff. Alright. Doesn't untap to its controllers on Chap Step, and they can pay to shuffle it into our library. First strike, flying. Okay, now we're killing that. Pretty gross. Monstrous Emergence. Reveal a creature card. Discard the Altenac. Hit him for 4. We can now race. Because we can start getting... It's 6. Overgrown Twins. Or Unsettling Twins. Maybe they have a counter. What do we got? Trapped in the screen, sure. Flip its Drowner, tap, and put a stun counter. Okay. They're tapping with stun counters. Interesting. But they can't really, I mean, they can free block one of these each turn. We need some more, we need some way to put this in our hand and then bring in a swamp so we have triple black. That's kind of silly. We shouldn't have done it that way, but yeah, it's what, 7 mana? Yeah, we're a bit short. Alright. Oh, we actually should have left a blocker back for their ground creature. That's our mistake. Oh, no. We're 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. We're only on 6. Okay, we can't swing at all. If they have an enchantment, we lose immediately. We've got to get rid of both their flyers in a single turn, which I don't think we can do. We need to be able to, like, sacrifice this and then bring it back. Or we need to deal 11 damage to them in one turn. Can we do that? I don't think we can. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 power. And this could be 6. We used to be 14 power. So they actually have to block some things here. They could eat a 2-power creature. Put it into our hand. Okay. So they're gonna lose both of those. Yeah, I don't think we can deal with the flyers, unfortunately. We don't have any, like, reach and... Yep, that's a bit unfortunate. We're short on, like, one turn of survival. I shouldn't have attacked with both creatures. That turn they had that 2/2 vigilance down. That was a mistake on my part. So it was minor punt. Might have cost us the game, but I don't know that we could have gotten it either way. We didn't hit our little cycle of getting things in the graveyard and removing them. All white, no white mana. Not gonna do. We're gonna have to mulligan this. Gonna have to mulligan it. That was a pretty good curve out, but they dealt with our bug creator a little too soon. Mulligan that. White, black, black, black. Keep 6 and hope for the best. Hope for a green source so we can start getting things going. We have a lot of green, we have a fair amount of green sources, but we also just have other spells. Double Possessed Goat is fine too. Double Possessed Goat will also work. Into Unsettling Twins? Sure. This is discard a card. No blocks. We'll take 2. Oh, great. Oh, great. You know what? Alright, pitch the planes. Go for 4. We can start putting nest counters on this. We need a green mana so we can punch that in the face. Oh no. As long as there are 4 more card types, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those card types. Alright, Monstrous Emergence. Choose a creature you control. Kill the Twitcher. You can add an S counter. Wait, at the beginning of your upkeep, it reduces player's hand size, maximum hand size. I don't know why they did that. We're not attacking into a first strike. That was, I think that was a major misplay on their part. Yeah, Friendly Teddy can come in. I don't want you to draw any cards that you want. And I'm not risking another combat trick to get my 4/4. Alright, 4/2. Well, Unsettling Twins. Hoping for a big creature. No. Why is it our good stuff gets yep, no attacks. Alright, we could Flesh Bore 24 or 23. They can deck us with this. We're gonna have to kill that soon. Ward 2. Okay, we will trade here. and there. We're going to give them Delirium, but then they're going to have to pitch more cards at the end of their turn. Alright, 4/4 Death Touch. It's whatever. And punch our thing. Okay. Trap you in the screen. Yes. Resolve. Auto pay. No attacks. We probably have some enchantment removal. We're not blocking your 4/4 with our 1/1. Alright, you have Flesh Burn. How nice of you. And okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Wait, alright, what's in our graveyard? Alright, we have all our stuff, can get it back. So what we're gonna do is do this. Wait, 1, 2. We have 6, 7, 8, 6 lands. This is 9. Yep, okay. Then we play this. Get another swamp. Play a swamp. No attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 lands away, or we could play this and a land. And then pitch a land to get a 4/4. Okay. We're gonna let that through. Let the 2-drop through. Trade here. Long neck. All right. So we plains. We screen. We discard a plains. We don't attack. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. They have a really nasty little green-red peer past the veil and misanthropic guide. Oh no. They just win here. Okay. That's real unfortunate. Peer past the veil into vengeful possession into Tunnel of Hate. Wow. We were one turn away from casting our big guy. It didn't matter who we blocked there, we were going to lose. But a double striker would have definitely killed us. That's so rough. It's so rough. These red cards, man, surprisingly good. 3 losses at 1 and 3. Not ideal. But maybe better luck next time. Gotta improve our drafts. I mean, that one just went okay. The deck wasn't terrible. We're getting aggroed out and card advantaged out a lot of the time. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.